Today, I'm going to show you guys my daily routine in Injustice 2 Mobile after Update 3.6. Now, prior to Update 3.6, I played a lot more Champions Arena, and my strategy back then was really just to get a ton of gems. But now, after 3.6, things have kind of changed, so I'm going to walk you guys through what I do now. First of all, I've really been focusing on getting a lot of credits because I really want to change up the talents in some of my characters and switch them out for epics. Now, getting epic talents is a really big pain in the butt because it costs a lot of credits. So I've really been farming the campaign, specifically the final battle on normal. Now, the reason why I do it on normal is because on normal, it only costs 9 energy and you get 4,000 credits. On heroic, it costs 18 energy, but you get 6,000 credits. Now, the reason why it's like that in heroic is because you actually get a little bit more rewards in different sections. Like, for example, you get more gear material. But again, I'm just focusing on credits right now, so I'm fighting the final battle on normal. Next is operations. I've switched out my operations from 10-hour operations to 25-minute operations. And really, the reason why is because recently I've been logging in a lot more to the game. Now, normally I say that 10-hour operations are better because you don't have to worry about them. You just log in once a day and you refresh, and that's it. You log in the next day, you refresh, and that's it. With 25-minute operations, it basically says it in the name. You have to be logging in every single 25 minutes to get really good benefits out of it. But since I've been logging in a lot, those 25 minutes have really been paying off. The 25-minute operations have really been paying off since I've been getting a lot of gems. And I'm going to talk about Champions Arena right now and how I haven't really been logging into that too much. So recently, my gems have really just been coming out of operations, and I'm actually quite happy with it. I thought it would be more troublesome than it is, and it does suck that sometimes I really do have to log in even though I don't need to, just to refresh the operations. But I do like getting extra gems. Now, after update 3.6, I have not been playing Champions Arena as much as I did before, and that's because in update 3.6, the developers really buffed the buffs. Now, characters, or should I say opponents, have twice the amount of health and twice the amount of attack, which is absolutely ridiculous. You have to spend an absurd amount of time finding certain opponents that you want to fight that seem easy. And even though they seem easy with those buffs, it takes a really long time to defeat those teams. So for me, it is just way better just to go to arena and just play a little bit, fight the teams that you want, and that's it. You don't have to stress about anything at all. You just have to kind of sit there and refresh the opponents until you find the one. In leagues, I've been trying to do a little bit more damage, but at the end of the day, it really doesn't make any difference. My league can already finish T6, so I'm going to be getting the same exact rewards. It's really just for the fun of it. I usually recommend that people diversify their teams instead of trying to maximize characters, since that way the game is a little bit more fresh since you have a lot of different characters to use, and that's a lot more fun to do. But because I'm just kind of over this game and I already have a diverse roster, I've just really been upgrading my Last Laugh Joker just so I could do a ton more damage. So I've been really trying to finish P1 and P2 in one pip was Last Laugh Joker. And I think yesterday I managed to do 9 million damage. So I'm getting there, man. I'm getting there. I just need to get to 10 or 11 million damage, and then I'm there. So I'm pretty damn close. I'm just trying to get those epic talents again, which is why I'm really farming the campaign. Last but not least, Arena. I've been spending more time in Arena recently because I really just want to get the shards out of the way. I have a lot of characters like Nightmare Batman who aren't even maxed out yet in the shards, and they've been in the game for 2 years. And I just kind of want to get that out of the way again. Plus, since I'm not playing Champions Arena anymore, Arena is really where I'm getting my credits every other 3 days. I try to at least get Elite 4, which isn't too hard, but it is very time consuming. But yeah, that's about it. I've also been trying to upgrade Raiden, which he is in the Arena store, and I've also been trying to upgrade Sub-Zero. Those characters are pretty fun, so I kind of just want to make them tanks and see what I could do with them. With Sub-Zero, you can do the clones, which is a lot of fun. And with Raiden, you could do his Special 3, which damages even tagged out opponents, which is really great as well. So again, I've just been trying to get the shards for them, and that's about it in Arena. Now, in terms of challenges, resource missions, and versus challenges, I haven't done any of those. I don't really like the rewards there too much. It's arguable that I should be playing more resource missions so that way I can level up my characters and get that out of the way. But at the end of the day, you still need a lot of XP capsules to upgrade one character, and I just don't really feel like going through that. In challenges, I don't need Hellboy or any other challenge character that's coming out. The only one that I think is pretty fun to use right now is Ace Green Arrow and Blue Beetle. And with Blue Beetle, I did do his challenge for a little bit. I think I got 60 shards out of that. But at the end of the day, I still wouldn't play it just because I get the prismatic shards from Champions Arena whenever I did play it. And because I did play it a lot back then, I do have a couple of prismatic shards left. So if I really wanted to, I could just use those for Blue Beetle, which is no big deal. Versus challenges, I really don't need that at all since I don't really care about legendary characters and I already have the one legendary character that I wanted, which is Gorilla Grodd. So yeah, there's nothing really interesting going on there. And of course, in story, I'm never going to finish that since the developers are never going to finish it either. But yeah, that's about it. So that's about it. My daily routine is pretty boring. Most of the time, I just spend in campaign and in regular arena. And of course, operations. I just have to refresh those every once in a while. So these three things have really been keeping me afloat. I'm actually pretty happy right now. I don't have to be doing too much. The battles are relatively easy. I'm getting decent gems and I'm getting a lot of credits, which is what I want. Now, I would be really happy if I got some epic talents, but I don't think that's going to be happening anytime soon. Only a very few handful of my characters have epic talents in them. So again, I really want to change that up and probably maximize some of my characters. After I'm done with talents, I think I might be focusing a little bit more on getting gear material afterwards, but I'm not too sure. Right now, I'm just taking it one step at a time. I already know how to get a ton of gems, so now I'm trying to get a ton of credits.